Hi, I'm Jim Bednar. I'm the president of the Springfield Historical Society, and I'm here today to talk to you about another special thing about Springfield, and its community and its people, especially the people, the men and women that have served in the military. There's quite a story that the people that have served in the military, going all the way back to the Civil War, the Revolutionary War, and up through the wars in Vietnam, Afghanistan, Iraq, and during peacetime. For a town of 1,300 people, there's an incredibly large number that have or are currently serving. Another interesting fact about Springfield is the number of senior officers that decided to make Springfield their home. For example, General William Knowlton lived on George Hill Road. He was a 4-star general who served in World War II as a platoon tank commander, was military attaché in Tunis, Tunisia, did 2 tours in Vietnam, then became the head of West Point for 4 years, and finished his career as the U.S. representative to NATO's military committee. Another officer was Admiral Charles Wellborn, who had a house on Lake Kalilamut. In World War II, he served as commander of a destroyer division, which participated in the amphibious landings in Sicily. In 1945, he commanded the USS Iowa as part of the first landing and occupation of Japan. Later, he served as the commander of the Second Fleet. Up in our little cemetery, Pleasant View Cemetery, you see many, many American flags that are recognizing all of the veterans that served. In the older part of the cemetery, there's a tall bronze statue of a soldier at rest. That statue was constructed in 1910 for a grand sum of $600. And the statue is set on the muster grounds that were in front of where the meeting house was originally located. The statue has inside a till or a box that inside it is a list of soldiers that served in the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, and the War of 1812. The cemetery also has a memorial that recognizes all the branches of the military, and that becomes a central point of all of our Memorial Day services up at the cemetery. I encourage you to take a walk in history by walking through that cemetery. The museum has many artifacts related to our veterans, including many documents and photos. One person I particularly find interesting is Dr. David Goodhue, the father of Libby Cass, the town's first librarian. He served in the Civil War and became Assistant U.S. Surgeon General, and later was the town's doctor. The museum has his medical degree from Dartmouth and many other daguerreotypes of soldiers he served with or he helped when they were wounded. Also in the museum, you'll find the flag that was presented with full honors to the family of Lyman Saunders, a turret gunner in the 640 Bomber Squadron, shot down over Germany in February of 1945. We also have several medals of Springfield's police chief, Leland Vreeland, including his Purple Heart. Throughout the town, there are also other significant signs of what the veterans have done. There's a plaque in front of the old meeting house that lists those who served in World War I. And inside, there's a wall plaque on the stage with a list of World War II veterans. The last World War II veteran was Harry Cole, who passed away in 2023. And with him, we lost his story of how he fought at the Battle of the Bulge and D-Day. The Historical Society decided it needed to make a special effort to capture the stories of other veterans and to honor their service. Thus came about the Oral History Project, in which we are filming several veterans this and next year. These men and women serve their country in so many ways, not necessarily in combat, but still, they are heroes. We hope you find their stories interesting, and if you see them, thank them for their service.